undersill from the 90s. So today's going to be a messy job. Glove up, get the wire wheels out, let's wire wheel all this back, let's undercoat and stone chip it. I'll probably wire wheel it all back and then get some heaters under here to dry it out properly, clean it all off and then stone chip it and unseal it. Talk about going 3 steps backwards, go 1 step forward. So we wire wheeled the bottom of the boot floor and it just starts like popping little holes, just too thin, that metal. So we've cut out a couple of sections to fix there. We've also found this. Again, it was just a bit flaky, so I've cut that out. Could have put 2mm plate, I got some 2.5mm plate in there because it's kind of double skinned there. And I have just found a tiny little hole here from the inner, sort of from just wire wheeling it. It's very thin. So once we've got this sorted, we can take this out of the way and then just cut. It's a very, very small section, but we'll just cut out to clean metal. There's nothing to panic about. Probably could just put some filler over it and no one will notice, but obviously it will just get worse, so we will solve that. Nothing fancy to see here, but the 2 patches are now in, so that's 3 patches in the boot. I might as well just put a boot floor in there now, never mind. And just filled in that section there. As I said, there's one bit just like underneath there, but get the rear subframe in, then we can support front and rear and do the underfloor, the section there, and there might be some other patches. Hopefully there's nothing else, but just that little tiny bit is about that big to fill in, nothing major. So let's grind it back to make it look pretty, and then we can get on with undercoat and underfloor. Yay! So, there's the patches done, seam sealed, both sides after a little flatten, just a little bit, and then a bit of paint. What else? And then we've just done the same on that patch. There were 2 holes that we've corrected. Seam sealed, painted. So we've just primed that. Because obviously we'd crusted it, exposed a bit of metal. So that'll dry nice and hard overnight. We'll get some heaters under here just to keep it warm overnight. And then we'll be undercoating this. I should be undersealing this tomorrow. Ready for the subframe. Winning! Okay, so it's the morning. We've had the radiator underneath, drying it all out, make sure it's absolutely bone dry under there. So that's good. My top tip for this stuff is it's like tar to paint on. I've had it on a radiator, so you might be able to hear it now. It's pretty much like liquid, so I'm going to keep it warm and then you can paint it on. It splatters everywhere, so always have gloves. That's pretty much my only tips, really, to be honest. Yeah. Have it warm. You being warm is nice too, but having that warm makes it easy. So repeat that again, and you get hopefully a nice, even, thick coat of underseal. Yummy! Right, let's stone chip it. Let's fit this subframe, and hope it fits. Sunny! Yay! Still not running. Woo! So now stone chipped. Yummy. So we're going to let this dry now. Stone chip takes a couple of hours to dry. So we'll let that dry, and then I'm just going to recoat with stone chip the inner arches, in that back section there, just with an extra coat, because of course this is the bit where they're going to get the most abuse, basically. And then hopefully by the end of the day we'll have a subframe. I don't think that's what subframe noises are, but that's what I did. So that needs to go in there. I might redo the brake lines at the back there. They came like that, so don't really like them, and they're already corroding a little bit. They're actually a bit pinched over there. I need to take the drums off, blast them because I don't want them red. Do them something else, and the backing plates have just got a little bit dented in transit. But basically, not sure if I've covered this. Went and got this off a guy from Southend-on-Sea. He'd got it from a mini company that went bust. They had it all obviously built up. Everything on it that I need, plus more, and it's fully rebuilt. Sort of brand new, other than storage marks. Loads of stuff on it that would have paid loads more for, so I sold the old subframes and got this. Yay! Right, let's put it in the Mini.
And nothing's twisting. So, good times.